Sugar Bowl. Um, and thank you for recording. We're going to record this so that way anybody that's not here, we can send this out. But the band has been invited to perform at the Sugar Bowl, which is December the 28th through January the 2nd. And that is in New Orleans, y'all. I just want to give a round of applause to the band students for all the hard work. But I just want to let you know that they called us and they wanted us to perform. And so, y'all, we are headed to New Orleans December 28th through January 2nd. Now, parents and students, with that said, band camp this year is going to be extremely hard. Band camp and the season is going to be extremely hard because we're always getting these performances to go perform. August the 26th, the superintendent of ABSS, the new superintendent, wants us to go perform 2 times for all of the teachers who requested us personally. And so that's August the 26th, Friday. And so again, we have a lot going on, y'all. And so again, parents and students, please make sure that you're practicing. Please make sure that you're drinking a lot of water now, because on next Tuesday at 8 a.m., and if you are a junior or senior or a section leader, you are to be there by 7:30. Parents, please make sure, as you all can tell, we're raising the expectation and raising the level this year. And so we want all students to be there on time. If you're arriving at 8 o'clock, you're late. We need you to arrive by 7:45. Leaders should be on campus by 7:30. We really want everybody to know that this year is going to be an amazing year. But with that, I need for parents to know that we're going to be asking a lot of you students. We're going to be asking a lot of you all. And just know that next week is going to be extremely hard, but we need you there. If I need to talk to your bosses, I know we have a lot of students working, but we need students present. We cannot have you all missing practice. We all cannot have you all showing up late. And so whatever I need to do, we already have the calendar for the whole month. And so again, Mr. Milton is always going to give you stuff a month in advance, so that way you can give it to your boss, because I do understand that you all have to work. We are only rehearsing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because again, I know some people need to work. And so you have that Monday and Friday and the weekend to get that done. And so again, we are raising the bar, my brothers and sisters, and to my band students, y'all. We are raising the bar, and I'm so excited that each of you all are here to do this. Hey, really quickly, let me go ahead and introduce our band boosters for this year. Hey, I want to real quickly, as I say your name, I'm going to start off with the band staff. If you can unmute and just say, hey, so that way everybody can see your face. For our dance, we have Miss White Randolph. If she can just unmute and just say, hey to everybody, so that way we can see her face.
Hey, everybody, I'm Miss White Randolph, and I'm over the dance team.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we also have Mr. Chris Tapp, who will be working with our drum line. All righty. We also have Mr. Van Stewart working with our drum line as well.
How y'all doing?
All right, there he is. There he is, Mr. Van Stewart. There he is. Also, we have moving on to our booster staff. And we all know we have our 3 drum majors. We have Miss Alyssa Fields, we have Miss Mackenzie Walker, and we have Miss Hazia Rose as our drum majors this year. Again, first time in history to have 3 drum majors and 3 females. And so we're excited for what they're going to bring. Now I want to introduce our band booster president, Mr. D. Thorpe. Mr. D. Thorpe, if he can just unmute and wave at everybody, they're going to speak a little bit later.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Devon Thorpe, president.
All righty, Mr. Devon Thorpe is in the house. We also have Miss Tanya Bradshaw, who is our vice president. Miss Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tanya Bradshaw, vice president. Look forward to working with the students and the parents.
All righty, we have as our secretary, Miss Anita Burton.
Hi, my name is Anita Burton, also known as Melena's mom.
Thank you so much, Miss Melena's mom. All right, and then we also have Miss Bridget Copeland and Miss Jambina Lanier as our treasurers.
Hello, this is Bridget Copeland, treasurer.
All right, and I'm trying to think, we also have Miss Lakia Rhodes, who is also one of our band parents that is helping. And we're just grateful for all of our parents that have helped in the past and helped us get to this point. Now, what I want to do after introducing our band boosters, I'm going to turn it over to them now so they can discuss band fees. And then we're going to have, if you have any questions, please throw them into the chat because we are now, again, watching those. And so we address the questions that you all put in the chat. To our president and vice president, the floor is all yours.
Okay, hello, everyone. So to go over the band fees for this year, we will say as an executive board that it was a tough decision to make, but because we do have things that need to be done collectively and as a whole for the band fee this year, and this fee is for both band and auxiliary, is going to be $100. We are looking to collect the monies starting on August the 15th. We know that there is no band camp that day. However, we did talk with Miss Bridget, who has agreed to be at the school at 6 o'clock to collect money that day and on the 16th and 17th. That will give us enough time to give parents time to get all their monies together for the students. What we are looking to do, and Mr. Milton is of course in agreement with us, that there is a, the first home game is that Friday. So we're asking that students have at least 50% of the $100, so that's $50, turned into us no later than August the 17th in order to be able to participate in the first home game. We do understand that this is a trying time for some, and should you have a financial burden or need, the boosters will meet with you on a confidential basis to discuss whatever your financial need is to any way that we can be of help. And that is for both band and auxiliary. Does anybody have any questions about the fee?
Thank you, Ms. Tanya. And if there's any questions, we're still paused, but I'm putting her information along with our band booster president, their number in the chat. So if you have any question, please feel free to give them a call. This year, as y'all can tell, we are really working on organization and communication. And so if you have any question, parents, normally in the past, and still you all are always welcome to come to me, but this year we're really going to be focused on sending parent questions to our band boosters. As you can tell, I have to work on getting music together along with the band staff and work on trips and fundraising and all that good stuff. And so along with the band boosters, we want to make sure that we're organized. So parents, anytime that you all have a question and you come to me, the first thing I'm gonna ask is, have you all spoken with our band boosters? And if the question is no, then we're gonna have, like I said, a conversation with them as well. So everybody can be in the loop. Again, we wanna make sure that everybody's in the loop. And if you have not received the text message or emails, please let us know because we have weekly messages that will be coming out to everybody. And so again, if there's no questions, again, I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Tuesday morning, leaders by 7:30. And everyone else should be there on the basketball court where we march by 8 a.m. Parents, please. And also practice is over with at 6. If you have issues with transportation, we're going to also please make sure that parents, we know some of y'all are working out of town, but in years past, we've had major issues with parents picking students up an hour and a half, 2 hours after band practice. That will not be tolerated this year. All of us want to get home in a timely fashion. So please, 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 if you have any issues, we don't mind giving your student a ride, but what we don't want to do is, be 7:30 waiting on you to pick them up when we could have taken them home at 6:15 to get them there. So again, parents, if there are any questions, please look in the chat, and you have Miss Tanya and Mr. Divine's number, and you can definitely give him a call or Miss Tanya a call if you have any questions.
And Mr.
And
Milton,
also,
Yes.
Mr. Milton, I wanted to ask parents, could we get a couple of volunteers to help me pick up the food for band camp at First Baptist, the Annex building at 12 o'clock? If we have any volunteers, just get in contact with me and I'll put your name down. We have 4 weeks of band camp. So, if I can only get like 3-4 parents to help, that'd be great.
All righty. Thank you. Thank you. So what Mr. Thorpe is talking about is First Baptist Church on Apple Street has agreed to provide lunch for the students. But the only deal is we have to go and pick it up. And it is 534, I believe that's the address, Apple Street. And so if you can give our president a call, text message, his number is there. If you're available during the day, to go by there, the lunches will already be ready. So the only thing you have to do is just drop them off by the school. We're so grateful for that. Any other things that I'm missing from any other staff?
And the pickup for the food is at 12 o'clock, correct?
Yes, sir. And so every day, parents, the band schedule will be from 8 to 12 that morning practice, and then from 12 to 1, we will be having lunch. Now, let's say, for example, that you decide to bring your child lunch. Here is the thing that I always say. I'm just old school, that if you bring your child McDonald's and all that good stuff, they will not be able to eat in front of everybody. They will be in a spot not by themselves, but off, because we don't want everybody else eating the lunch from First Baptist and you bring McDonald's. So I would prefer that everybody eats the lunch from McDonald's. But again, parents, if your child has an allergy or whatever case may be, then you can do that. Thank you, Ms. Shakita. That's her church, 508 Apple Street, 508 Apple Street. All righty. First Baptist is in the house. Thank you, Ms. Shakita. So again, any other questions from our boosters? Again,
one other thing,
yes, ma'am.
Mr. Melton, another thing to parents, if you can bring us cash versus using Cash App, that way we can keep a log of your child. So if we don't want somebody to pay $5 one day and then the next day use a different Cash App and pay, and then they said we didn't get it. We want to make sure that we have the monies, because we will keep a spreadsheet. We will give you a receipt so that we can keep up with who is turning in what. And we know students do have a lot of them Cash App themselves, which is good. But that would sort of help us streamline which student is given what, so that we don't have the confusion.
Any
Nothing.
other questions?
Yeah.
Thank you all. I am excited, y'all. I am excited. Folks are already calling us. Again, McDonald's is opening up soon, and they already have requested us to come and perform. And so the performances are coming. We have several back to school performances that folks want us to participate at. And so again, we are super excited for this year, y'all. We got to put in the work. And I am excited. Parents, go ahead and get them babies up, because I know they've been sleeping to 2 o'clock every day. So starting tomorrow, parents, go ahead and get them up, so that way on Tuesday, those bad boys won't be coming to band camp half sleep, because those good old laps and 6 inches are going to wake them up really good, so they can have a good sound. We're just so excited for each and every one of you all. Any other questions or concern from anybody?
Excuse me, Mr. Milton. This is Anita Burton.
Yes, ma'am.
Just want to let the parents know as well that we have the boosters. We have ordered the not band uniforms, but like camp uniforms, a shirt and a short, but we have yet to receive the shorts yet. So we will be sending out a mass email like the Cummins High School band family email, text messages that you send out to let them know when we do those, and we'll be organizing that at a later date.
Thank you, Miss Anita, Melena's mom.
You're welcome.
President and Vice President, did you want to announce about the parent meeting on August 11th?
Yes, we will have the parents meeting August 11th at 7 o'clock. If that's inconvenient for you, could you just please send us a text or something and let us know, and we can adjust the time so everyone can be there. And if you have any questions, could you hold your questions for then, or Mr. Milton will put something up where you can put your questions in, and we'll pick and choose from those questions, the ones we'll address at that time.
All righty, all right. August 11th, and what we're going to do on that date, so parents don't have to come back. We want that to be an in-person meeting, and so that will be right before our one of the performances we have, and so we'll actually extend practice that day, August the 11th. That day it will be, from 8 to 7. It'll be several breaks in that, but that way parents don't have to come back, drop the kids off, come back, and so we will definitely adjust our schedule for that. But again, parents, everybody should have received the band schedule. I'm going to send out as well. The invite that has our band camp times, we're going to follow that strictly. The only time that will change is just that August 11th time that we just decided to change because of the parent meeting. And at that time, we will go further with questions. I'm going to send out a Google form that has a link where you can add questions, but it also to make sure parents that you have updated information, number changes, address changes, all that good stuff. Any other questions or comments from our boosters, and any questions from parents, you can throw it into the chat so we can address them. And thank you, Mr. Drina. Mr. Thorpe, Mr. Drina is one of the parents that's going to be reaching out to you. She said she can help out with food pickup as well.
Yeah, she just reached out to me, and Mr. Drina, I greatly appreciate you. That's one to start helping.
All righty. All righty. Thank you so much, wonderful people. I look forward to seeing everyone. Oh, also on Monday from 8 to 12, I'll be at the school getting ready for band camp. And so if you want to come by and help me from 8 to 12 on Monday, I look forward to seeing you then. Come on and get in the sun with me on Monday. Parents can come as well. Come on, let's get dark together. Come on, y'all. And we look forward to seeing everybody on Monday or Tuesday. And Ms. Franks, what we will do is we will contact you separate. We're recording the meeting and we'll send out a link. That way, if you have any questions, you can give us a call.
Okay,
All righty. Thank you. How you doing?
good, good.
All righty. Thank you, parents. You all have a great day, and we are recording this and we will send this out, and you can give myself or any of the boosters a call. Yes, Ms. Wiley, we'll definitely send it out to everybody.